Graham ready? Good morning, MOMnation.
Good morning.
What's up? I feel like I've been starting to get into character because our Halloween party is coming up, right? And
Yeah.
it's in literally a month from tomorrow, like literally. And
It is.
well, not to the day of the week, but anyway, it's 30 days away. Okay. And so I've been like walking around my house singing because I'm going to be Amy Winehouse. So I've been like walking around my house singing and like her. And anyway, I was going to do the
You're like,
intro of the show in Amy Winehouse voice, but it didn't happen.
that's funny.
How about you? Have you been getting into character?
Well, I've been trying to, so I'm going to be Tina Turner and I'm trying to figure out, I think I could do her hair with my hair,
Oh, yeah.
maybe, or I might get a wig. I don't know, because I don't know if I want to detangle after all that teasing. So,
Oh, girl,
yeah,
it's going to be wild because you see, I mean, obviously, you know who your person is that you're dressing up as. Like her hair is
yeah,
like this.
it's huge. And I have a crap ton of hair. So,
You do.
yeah, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how it
It's going to
goes.
be so cool. I can't wait. And all the boys, so I know what the boys are going to be except for Alex. I don't know. He hasn't said a word about who he's going.
Alex needs to be Prince. I've dreamt of it. Okay, I haven't dreamt of it,
Dude,
but I thought that it'd be perfect.
he would
Wouldn't
he
it be
would be
perfect
perfect.
Prince with his hair?
Yes, I actually have a Prince outfit because Matt was Prince. Do you
Yeah.
remember? So COVID ruined everything. Okay.
Yes.
And before COVID, we were doing the proms. You remember that, right? And
I never
so,
went to one, but yes, I remember. I was envious and I wanted to go to one. I just
oh,
never did.
yeah, that was when you got kicked out. Well, anyway, you're back.
Yeah, I'm like that. It's all
So
right.
you're back. And sorry we haven't had a prom since, but the problem with prom was obviously COVID and it like screwed everything up and it screwed up our whole system and blah blah blah. But I think it was the last prom Matt actually dressed up as Prince.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what our
Oh.
theme was.
Does he still have
We
the
had a few
costume?
different themes. Yeah, we do. I keep
Oh,
all of our costumes. So I have
well,
like
just give
just a
it.
closet of Halloween stuff. That's all that's in there.
Yeah, you could have. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Your Halloween closet. I went to
Yeah.
the show home yesterday, and it had like a million different little rooms that I think were meant to be closets. They should make 1 and 2 a Halloween closet. That'd be awesome. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So good morning, Jasmine. Jasmine's on with us.
Morning,
We've got a
morning.
lot to dive into, but before we do that, like, how's your life? Do you have anything to share?
No, well, I think I'm gonna get into watching TV a little bit again. Yeah, I just, I'm on my phone all the time and on social media, and I just like with ADHD, it's just so bad to all constantly be stimulated. Whenever you're on TikTok, you're swiping, Instagram, you're swiping, and so I kind of wanted something a little bit more calm. So I wanted to get back into like shows again. And so I saw like a bunch of snippets, and my client mentioned one of my clients yesterday that we saw home mentioned Dancing with the Stars. And so yesterday I watched a few clips of it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I really want to start watching this show. And then I started drooling over the men's international, like the international, like male or man. It's like Miss America for dudes. So, or
Yeah.
not Miss America, like Miss Universe for like guys. And there's some really attractive men on there. So I'm like, hello. And so I'm like, yeah, like there's some pretty good looking dudes on there. And so I'm like, I started watching through there. But I will say it's funny because I was watching some of the like so for like their swimsuit portion, they wear like they don't wear trunks, they wear like speedos because US is
Right.
like the only places that wears like swim trunks.
The banana
Everybody else
hammock.
speedos. Yeah. So and some of them are like really small men and they're wearing this speedo and it's kind of awkward and then they have to wear like these tennis shoes and I don't know, yeah, it just was kind of funky, but most of it was fun. But yeah, so I've been really into those the past 24 hours. But yeah.
That's funny. Well, good morning, Jasmine. Good morning, Erin. Good morning, Mom. All with us today. And speaking of shows, before we dive into all the stuff that we want to talk about today, we've got some winners coming up. We got to talk about some new podcast episodes that just dropped. Funny that you should say that you've started watching TV again. I do, but it's usually in the background because I'm not on my phone. I'm on my laptop. Like, you know.
Yeah.
You know what my life is like. So it's always background. And I recently stumbled upon, y'all are going to laugh so hard because I recently stumbled upon Desperate Housewives. So not the Real
Yes.
Housewives of Beverly Hills or Utah or Georgia or Atlanta, New York, whatever. Like all of those, that's reality show, right? I mean, I don't know how reality it is. A reality show. I mean, like good old fashioned Desperate Housewives, which I think was like
Yeah.
seasons. Like Eva Longoria is in it. She's like the most beautiful woman on the planet. I
I
swear.
I love Desperate Housewives. Like I loved that show, and I still even like get really into like a lot of the snippets. I just love
Mhm.
it.
Yeah. So I started watching that. I'm on season 1 right now. I've never seen it before.
You've never watched it? Oh my gosh.
No, that was the funny part.
Oh, it's yeah, you're gonna love it. It's fun. There's like mystery in there and there's drama. It really has just everything. It's funny. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in it, but I loved it. It was great.
Well, I have got that rolling right alongside a General Hospital because all of you know that I'm a big General Hospital fan. Big shout out and thank you to Karen Leach, Kristen Leach, with Sharper Edge Painting. She actually turned me back on to General Hospital. So when I was just a youngin, obviously like the people around me, aunts and stuff would watch GH like back in the 80s, right? And so
Yeah.
I kind of started watching it then just out of default because that's what was on, and stopped for a while and picked back up, I want to say before the pandemic hit. So it's been a few years now that I've been watching it. But it was crazy because I kind of fell right back into it, recognizing at least a handful of the characters that had been there since, I was watching it in the late 80s, early 90s, which was crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm watching
Yeah.
Desperate Housewives and General Hospital. I don't know how many of you care out there, but let's dive into it, shall we?
Right.
All right. So we are playing to win this month, and we're playing to win every single month. Oh, wait, we're not talking about the giveaway. Back up. We are talking about the September charity spotlight that we have going on with June Pop to support Mend. And Mend, again, is a nonprofit supporting families who've experienced miscarriage, stillbirth, or early infant loss. And our heart goes out to them. This is happening tomorrow, guys. It's between 5 and 8. It's at the Market and Music in Verde at Cooley Station. So if you haven't been there, check it out. It's really cool. They've got local vendors, artisans, and live music held at the Green at Verde at Cooley Station. So check that out if you pop by and see June Pop. And if you are a patron of their pop stand, then let them know that you're with MOMnation, and proceeds of that sale will go toward Mend. So help us help others by supporting local and supporting a local charity. You gonna be able to make that?
I am, yeah. Yeah, I have that one in my calendar. So I have a thing to
Awesome.
do tomorrow and then I'm going afterwards. So yeah.
Awesome. Unfortunately, I'm not able to make that one, just huge scheduling conflict. So if you could be a dear and maybe like go live from there or do a little video for us, just so that we can
Yeah.
see, for those who maybe have never been to that event, can just kind of see what it's all about. And you never know, they might find something that they love and they want to do more regularly. So if you could do
Yeah,
that,
absolutely. And
sweet.
I've never been to it either. So I'm excited that this gives me the opportunity to go.
Heck
That's
yeah.
pretty awesome.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Stone. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then moving on. So as I was introducing, when I flipped over to a share screen, I thought it was going to be the giveaway post first. It wasn't, but that's okay because here we are now. And we are playing to win 2 free tickets for what we were just talking about. And that is our very famous Team Evo AZ annual Halloween party, which is coming up next month. I'm really excited. Our guest list is huge, Son. Like, it should be the bash of all bashes. So whomever wins this pair of tickets is a lucky winner. And I am excited to be able to party with you that night. We're going to be doing karaoke. We're going to be dancing. There's some prizes. Ooh. I actually just released. No, it hasn't released yet because I scheduled it. Sorry. But it just got released. It will be released, I should say, tomorrow. So I have the prize reel going out tomorrow. So pay attention to Team MOMnation channels. My personal Facebook, I'll have it on there. And then also, I think I scheduled it to post in the group as well. Pretty sure. It was late last night, so who knows. But I'm pretty sure that I did. And that way you guys can see, since that's what you're playing for this month, you can see what the prizes are for our party. So that is coming up. Save the date. For those of you who already have tickets because you are already a Team MOMnation client, lucky you, then please make sure that you save that date. It is October 18th. And if you don't have tickets yet, but you plan to go, make sure that you hit that ticket link. You have received a couple of invites in the mail so far. You have received a private voicemail, most likely from me or another member of the team. You have been notified of how to get that link for tickets. So if you don't have it, if you haven't received those notifications, hit us up in our DMs, either Sonia or myself. We can help you.
Yep.
All right. Let's move on. Oh, and something that I don't always mention is that there is always a professional photographer at our event. So not only, and it's Janae with MacP, just so you know, not only is she shooting like the party, candid shots, dancing, prizes, all of that stuff, but she is also offering a professional photo of you and your group, or you and your significant other, or whomever you brought along, so that you can have a professional photo of yourself and your loved ones in your Halloween costume, which I always think is super fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Last week, we drew a winner for our trivia. If you don't know what trivia is, we talked about it all last week. But just real quick snippet, it comes out once a month. It does come out in our email newsletter. That is one email a month that you get if you're on that distribution list. Sarah gets that email because she responded with the correct answer, which got her name on a wheel last week. We spun the wheel, and lo and behold, Sarah got herself 3 entries to the giveaway wheel. Now, Sarah is actually a client of Team MOMnation, so she has her own tickets. But what's really, really cool, if Sarah ends up winning, then she can bring a friend or, bring some family members or whatever along with her, which always makes it a little bit more fun.
Yep.
All right. So shall we dive into winning? We are moving right along here, guys. So this is our welcome post. Every week you're going to see, it comes out on Tuesdays, the lovely Skylar posts it for us, and you're going to see the names of all of the awesome, beautiful mamas that have entered the group for the week for the first time, typically. Sometimes we have people who are like, oh, I thought you were already in here, but maybe they left Facebook for a spell and came back, and whatever the case may be. So sometimes that happens. It's a familiar face, but mostly these are new babes that are welcomed into our family. So today we have 14 new mamas. We had a wonderfully busy week last week, and I love that Skylar does this. So we've got the wheel of new mamas here. Let's see who takes it. Skylar, hopefully you're ready and you can do some tagging, or maybe Sonia, you could tag the winner. Let's see who it is. It looks like it's going to be Ma-R Salas. I felt like Oprah when I just said that.
You get a win. You get a win. We all get wins.
We all get a win. Congratulations to Ma-R Salas for, I said it like Oprah again, for entering the drawing, just for coming into the group. We appreciate you. We welcome you, and we are so glad that you are here. All right. So, this is more winning. Why not? You know what I didn't do? I never do this. So I did not bring up my random.org. I don't know why I get myself so prepared. I have everything else, and I never remember the rando, but that's okay. So this is our first letter name post, which is what we call it. So if your name begins with this letter, we have a letter each week, right? So next week it's going to be C. That's going to get posted today. Then tag yourself, tag a friend if you know of a friend that has a name that starts with that letter, because the winner of this post gets an entry into the wheel. So there are just so many different ways that you can get entered into the giveaway wheel, and this is one of them. So what did I say? We have 23. How many?
Yes.
Was it 23?
23. Yep.
Okay.
23.
Oh, there it is. The comments. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking for a comment from Skylar.
I'm like, it's right there as you're scrolling.
You're scroll happy. All right. So it's number 16. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of counting here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Who is it? I'm going to go with Bobby. Dr. Bobby. All right. If somebody can tag Dr. Bobby on this post, I'd appreciate it if you did that. Skylar, if you can, let her know that she is the winner for this post, and she's getting, I think, another entry on the wheel. I want to say she's already on there. Oh, yeah, because look, her name is top 10, and I think that she was in the top 10 last week, so she's definitely already on the wheel. That is just an additional entry for Dr. Bobby. Boy, I'd love to see her at the Team Evo AZ party. That'd be great.
She didn't go. Oh, no, she didn't. She hasn't gone.
She hasn't gone.
Yeah.
So that'd be awesome to see
Dr.
her
Bobby, got to get there.
Dr. Bobby in the house. Maybe
she has a lot of entries. I'm looking right now.
She does.
2, 3.
So this is our top 10. And what Sonia and I always like to say is this is not something that we decide, guys. We're not here like, who should be on our top 10 list on Facebook? No, this is Facebook doing it all by themselves. And this is based on how many comments, how many reactions, and how many posts you have put in the group. So here we have Marissa Hall at number 1. We have Nicole Lafreniere, number 2. Dr. Bobby, like we just talked about, in at number 3. She's these are all-star contributors. We also have some rising contributors here, which is really exciting. We've got Jasmine Aguilar at number 4, Kendra Blair, number 5, Miranda Ray. She is our co-admin over in our sister group, the divorce community. She's at number 6. We've got Jody coming in at number 7. Ashley Parker at number 8. She's going to be at the party. So is Jasmine. And then we have Crystal Arena coming in at number 9 and Leah Fry, last but certainly not least, at number 10. So congratulations, ladies. You have all gotten yourselves an entry into the wheel. Mama says congratulations. And we also have a congratulations to Dr. Bobby. Thank you so much, Skylar. That means Skylar's on with us and tagging people. Yay. Thank you. You never know. Life comes up, things happen.
Yeah.
All right, moving right along. We got a couple of events on the events calendar this month, which is exciting. It's been a little light as of late, but I finally got around to putting up the September Mom's Lunch Mob meetup, which is coming up on Friday, September 26th. We're going to go out for Thai, and we're going to go in Ahwatukee. So if you are close to the Ahwatukee area, if you are free for lunch and want to meet up with us, then you are more than welcome. If you want to bring your hubby along, that's fine. You want to bring your kids, that's fine too. No problems here. We just want to get together with some like-minded mamas and enjoy a meal. You came the last 2 times, right?
I did. I'm not going. I marked whenever this first came out a couple days ago. I marked going because I love Thai food.
Same.
But I have to go to New Mexico that Friday until Sunday. So, which reminds me, I got to email you to let you know that I'm going to be on. But yes, I'm going to be gone, so I won't be able to go. I'm super bummed because yes, I love seeing everybody, but I also love any opportunity to get Thai food. So yeah, but I'll be there next time, hopefully.
Awesome. All right. So that again is happening, guys, on Friday, September 26th. The next day, on Saturday, September 27th, there is a family yard sale, and that is hosted by one of our MOMnation members, Amy Taylor. So check that out if you are interested in yard sailing at all, and you get a little bit of time to yourself on Saturday, the 27th. And then again on Sunday, the 28th, Miranda will be hosting her emotions, feelings, and perceptions workout. Well, maybe you work out there too. I don't know. Her workshop, which is amazing. I love that she's doing this. I love that she's diving into emotions and feelings and helping people really understand what their emotions and feelings are. I feel like we can get to a point in our adult lives where we might not be able to name it, to tame it, right? And so Miranda is very, very helpful with that. And in fact, I'm just going to bring it up.
I know. I was like, name it to tame it. That sounds familiar. There you go.
Doesn't it? So I'm just going to bring it front and center. Usually I go over the podcast episodes that we have dropped recently at the end of the show, which we're getting there. Wow, we're moving fast today. But I did want to, since we're talking about Miranda, since we're talking about her event, I did want to mention her Live and Learn episode that just came out a couple of days ago, titled Unlocking the Gift of Life, the Secret Power of Owning Your Core Feelings. And really, she was talking about identifying them. Have you ever felt or been in a situation where maybe you have mixed feelings or very, very complex feelings about something that's happened or something that you're dealing with, experiencing, and it's been very hard to sort of figure out what exactly those feelings are? Have you ever found yourself in that situation?
That is my life. Just kidding.
Right?
No, it's finding that's, I mean, that's the whole thing. I think whenever we go through a lot of these podcasts and a lot of what we dive into, but different portions of our life, that's why there's different podcasts, is why we do what we do, why our actions are why they are. And you really have to find, in order to be happy and find that zen, you really need to, instead of band-aiding over and say, oh, this makes me feel better, well, why do you feel that way in the first place? So I love that you guys, I haven't watched this one, but I'm glad that you guys have made it, because I think a lot of women resonate with this.
Yeah.
So
and it's not something that, like, it's not super comfortable to talk about, right? So, you and I are fairly close. We're good friends. I don't know how comfortable, even as much as I love and trust and adore you, I don't know how comfortable I'd be to just like get real down and dirty and try and figure out my feelings with you. You know what I mean? Like, that's a really vulnerable position. And not that I'm afraid of being vulnerable. I just feel like it's a difficult conversation to have with another. And so if you're not having it with another, if you're not exploring this, then are you really able to name your feelings, to really figure out what they are? And I feel like that is the first step, is figuring out how we feel is the first step to figuring out why we feel that way. So hopefully this is a helpful episode to those of you out there who might be struggling with that too.
Yeah.
All right. So we interrupted that program to bring you Miranda's episode just because we were on the topic, but I do want to share one more. We're not going to pick a winner because it is not the last day of the month for our show. So we typically don't, we choose the winner on the last day of the month of our show for the birthday month mama. It may not be the last day of the actual month, if that makes sense. And so we are already in September, if you can believe it. And this is the post where if your birthday is in September, or if you know somebody who is in the group or even not in the group and their birthday is in September, then copy them, tag them here. And if they are not in the group and belong in the group, hopefully that prompts them to join or at least check us out. So next week, we'll be drawing the winner on this one, and that's going to go on next month's giveaway. So August birthday winners got on this month's giveaway. So it's just kind of a little bit behind, if that makes sense.
Yep. It's a belated birthday present.
It's belated. And that is kept in the featured section, guys. So we used to go over it every single show, but we kind of got away from that just because I felt it was like getting a bit redundant. But if you're looking for the important stuff to plug into, or these posts that we are featuring on the show, up at the top of the group, there is a featured tab. Click on the featured tab. Those are all the featured posts, all the things that we want you to see, and all of the things that we talk about on the show. You can also connect with our Direct Me page, which has access to a lot more resources and a lot more things that you can get involved in. And that you can get from clicking on the caption photo at the top of the group and then clicking on that caption. It will reveal some links there, and those are important links. So if you haven't been there, check that out. It's another way that you can connect and gain more resources through the group. So this comes out once a month, and this is our Arizona housing market update. And I'm pretty proud of this because we talk a lot about very hyper local statistics here in Arizona. So we can listen to the news and we can hear nationwide what's going on in housing, that that's not going to reflect exactly. There may be some pieces of it that it holds true for our area, but that's not going to reflect exactly what's going on here in Arizona. And in order for you as a buyer or a seller, or even contemplating about being a buyer or a seller at some point in the future, it's very, very important that you understand local statistics, because they can be different from national statistics, and they can cause you to make different choices based on that information. And this is something that we live and die by. Sonia and I are huge into the data and into the statistics. We really don't feel that you should make any moves without knowing all of the information, right? Like,
Yep.
got anything to say about that, Son? I know you do.
Yeah. Well, mostly whenever you're looking at these national statistics, Arizona has always kind of been a different ball game.
Yeah.
The growth here, when the growth everywhere else has the past, few years has slowly declined, our growth is just getting bigger and bigger because we have so many businesses that are moving here from different parts of the country. And there's just, because of that, people who come here, relocate here to work, they need a place to live. So
Yeah.
it's just been growing and growing and growing still to this day. That's why our prices have kind of skyrocketed. Well, there's many different reasons, but one of the biggest reasons why our prices have skyrocketed, because it's a place where, despite our crazy heat, people are just flocking. So so definitely we like to be very hyper local on all of our statistics, and just so that you guys can make a better informed decision.
Absolutely. And some people love that crazy heat, like me. It's actually
You did.
too cold for me now. I can't even go swimming. So the boys went swimming last night, and they came in, and I was just like, how was it? Was it a little cold? And they were like, yeah, I mean, it's colder. Yeah, no. I looked at the temperature, and I'm like, that pool's below 90. The temperature outside is 78. Yeah, you're not going to find me out there.
You're like, no. Yeah, I won't get into a pool unless it's like 85.
Yeah.
It's too cold.
True. Season's over, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, you're like, I'm done.
All right. And as if you didn't need to see my face again, here we go. Oh, Mom, it's still hot out. Not hot enough for me, sister. Anyway, so here's my face again. And this is our weekly Tip Tuesday episode that comes out once a week. It's between 2 and 4 minutes usually. So it's really not a huge video, not long at all. It's a great little snippet of information. And guess who's back? Back again. That's right. Down payment assistance is back, y'all. So I'm really, really excited about this. This has been something that's been very needed. We have a lot of clients that are talking about it, that are now entering the buyer's market that many of our areas around town is currently still in, because they can get a little bit of assistance. I am so glad that this has been replenished. Yay, yay, yay. So,
by a lot too. It was replenished by a lot. So, but with rates going down as they go, we have a lot more people coming to the market, and so that's going to go pretty quickly. Even though it's a lot of money, we also have a lot of people that are on the fence of buying, that want to buy now. But it's great. They're offering up to 6%. But you guys want to know all the details? Watch the video. It's amazing.
Right. Or DM us, because we know. Mom says, I really like these great information. Thank you, Mom. We try. We want to make sure that everybody out there is educated and has a good, solid base of the things that they need to know before they go out willy-nilly. Let's not do willy-nilly when we're making these decisions of the most expensive purchase of our lives, guys. Let's not do this willy-nilly. You need information. You need to be in the know. You need to be educated. You need statistics. You need to know what's going on. All right. I think I drove that home enough. And last, but of course, absolutely not least, we love Erin McDonald. She is such a huge asset to this group. And speaking of weekly, she does these weekly as well. And yesterday, this just dropped, and it is How to Beat Burnout and Decision Fatigue, Simple Routines for More Energy. And she shared a statistic that absolutely blew my mind. And I'm totally going to butcher it, and Erin's going to laugh hard. But in my mind, this is what I remember. It's something like 35,000 decisions that we make a day. Something like that. Like, ridiculous number. Okay. And go ahead and laugh at me if I got that stat wrong. I just gave you the disclaimer. I don't really remember it, but in my brain, this is how high it is. So I had to make the decision to say that, right?
See, there
Anyway.
you go. Check.
Yeah. So think about it. Like, have you ever, like, honestly been through an entire day as a mom, made all the decisions for work, made all the decisions for yourself, your household, your kids, maybe you have multiple kids. So you've made all those multiple decisions. And then at the end of the day, someone asks you what's for dinner and you just like lose it. That's
You're like,
why.
"Ugh." You're like, you choose, you choose. Well, you
Well,
know, my husband and I always get in a like, what are you, what are we eating for dinner? So we got to think about that today, actually. Thanks for reminding me. And it's always like, well, what do you want? What do you want? Because we just want each other to make the decision because
right.
all day it's so much decision making.
Right. And we can feel burnout from that. We can
Yeah.
feel fatigue from that. We can feel edgy from that, right? And I don't think that we really realize it or talk about it enough. We are making rapid decisions constantly. I mean, open up social media. You're making rapid decisions about what's true and untrue and all this kind of stuff. It's just crazy out there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And you are
Yeah.
constantly deciding what to believe, who to believe, how to believe it. And it's stressful, truly.
Yeah.
It's really stressful. So
Yeah.
Erin talks about how to beat that, and the burnout that comes with it. She really has a lot of great ideas, guys. And some might seem like a simple thing, like, oh, that's just so simple. Does that really work? Try it. If you haven't tried her suggestions yet, do it, and you may be very pleasantly surprised. So big shout out to Erin. We love you. We thank you. That's all I got, man. That's it.
That is
I'm
all.
out of tabs.
That is all. I think that's all she wrote.
And that is it. So we are nearing the end of the show. Have I not had enough coffee? I don't know. I feel like my energy level is just like, maybe I've made
there you go.
30,000, right?
Burnout.
I must have made 30,000 decisions already this morning. I don't know. Probably did.
I know. It's been a crazy morning. Even for me, I'm kind of like bleh because there's like 10 million things running in the back of my mind of what I have to do. It felt yesterday and today, like what's today, Wednesday? It's felt like Monday every day.
Yeah.
So it's
Totally.
like, I mean, well, in real estate, we really don't have any Mondays. It's just every day.
We don't have any Fridays either.
No weekends.
No.
So anywho, yeah. So I think that's about it. But
all right. So is this the end of the show? I know it came fast. We're both like, really? Is that all we have to talk about? Like we don't have anything else?
Usually we talk about a lot more things. Well, I guess you guys can, try to watch some snippets of that, Mr. International, because that was kind of a nice escape from the world.
Yeah.
Let's decompress from all the decisions we have to make and just watch men in Speedos.
Too funny. All right. So first commenter was Jasmine. Last commenter is my mama, Marilyn Flower. Let's get her on the wheel. And this is it, guys. Happy Wednesday. Be kind to people out there. The world needs it. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
This month, MOMnation is proud to partner with June Pop, Arizona's cutest dirty soda stand, serving fizzy, flirty, and flavor-packed custom sodas with a retro twist all across the East Valley. June Pop's best deals and offerings include custom sodas with candy cup toppers that steal the show, and private event bookings that turn any celebration into a bubbly, flavor-filled party. This month, we're giving back to MEND, Mommies Enduring Neonatal Death, a Christian nonprofit that supports families who have experienced miscarriage, stillbirth, or early infant death through free support groups, online communities, publications, and remembrance ceremonies. Sip, savor, and celebrate with June Pop. Join MOMnation on Thursday, September 18th from 5 to 8 p.m. at Market and Music in Verde at Cooley Station.